Today, I will be doing the Pokemon Smash or Pass. I will be completely honest, 100% honest. I identify as she, her, but keep in mind, for some Pokemon, you know, I will be able to use attachments, you can say. So in my little brain, that's what I'm gonna be thinking of as well. For some things that I don't like right off the bat, I don't like fur, I don't like scales, I'm not a furry at all. So this is all hypothetical. Okay. Let's get started. I don't know how much I will, like, explain my answers. First off, oh wait, who said smash? Stop! I love grass, bro, stop! Oh no! First Pokemon, Bulbasaur. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Now, I don't like the baby Pokemon. They're cute. I would never smash a baby Pokemon. Pass. Ivysaur. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. Same thing. I don't like the teens either. Pass. Venusaur. The plant blooms when it's absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. A good argument I heard for like the tertiary Pokemon is that you can say that you smash them. Okay? And also, I think it's like a feat upon itself to say you smashed a Venusaur or a Charizard. So I'll do it one time for everything. Okay, Charmander. Obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to sprout from the tip of its tail. I don't bang the baby Pokemon. Charmeleon. It's like the Pokemon rap. When it swings its burning tail, it elevates the temperature to unbearably high levels. I live in Washington State. I don't like when it's too hot. Right now, it's literally 85 degrees in our unit because the AC has been broken all summer. If I'm getting frisky, it's way too hot. You know, I like to skip. I like to skip and speedrun sometimes. Pass. Charizard. Spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. Known to cause forest fires unintentionally. Oh. You know, we should cancel Charizard. Did he do the fire in Hawaii? Anyway, like I said, you always smash the big Pokemon. A Squirtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays from its mouth. Why'd they put that last line in? Okay, we have any girlies in chat? I know the cliche joke is like the shower head. TMI, I've never tried it and it does not look appealing at all. Or like the jets in a hot tub, I'd never get it. I also don't like water. I almost drowned twice in my life, so it's a triggered. Pass. War Turtle. Often hides in water to stalk unwary prey. For swimming fast, it moves its ears to maintain balance. I don't like water. Pass. Blastoise, a brutal Pokemon with pressurized water jets on its shell. See, what? They're mentioning the water jets again. I don't get it. They are used for high-speed tactiles. Okay, sorry. My intrusive thoughts. I don't like the water. I don't like the water. But you know the metal part of the jet? Caterpie! Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. That sounds like a clamp. Pass. Metapod! This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. The way they write these descriptions, they sound like a Wattpad fanfiction. They need to calm down. It's too hard. Pass. Butterfree. In battle, it flaps its wing at high speed to release highly toxic dust in the air. I don't want to die. Will I die if I smash? Like, you know, I'm plus size. I would squish it, so pass. I don't want to kill it. Weedle. Often found in forests eating leaves, it has a sharp venomous stinger on its head. I don't like knife play. Pass. Kakuna. Almost incapable of moving, this Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself from predators. It's too big. Pass. Beedrill. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemies repeatedly. You know what its stingers look like? It looks like the thing they use at pap smears. You know the metal thing that opens up like this? It looks like it's cold, and I didn't like it. Pass. Pidgey! A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Pass, we don't smash the babies. Pidgeotto! Very protective of its sprawling territorial area, this Pokemon will fiercely peck at its intruder. No. Pass. Pidgeot, when hunting, it skims the surface of water at high speed to pick up unwary prey such as Magikarp. I don't like feathers, but Pidgeot looks like they'd be really fun to cuddle with. Rattata bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. No, we don't smash babies. Eradicate. It uses its whiskers to maintain its balance. It apparently slows down if they are cut off. All I can think of whenever I see a rat or Eradicate is I think of the little guy from Harry Potter. The one who was Ron's rat? Hashtag not a spoiler. Pass. Spearow! It flaps its small wings busily to fly. Using its beak, it searches in grass for prey. Pass. Spearow! With its huge and magnificent wings, it can keep aloft without ever having to land for rest. Similar to Pidgeot, you would think Fearow looks cuddly, but Fearow always in the enemy were like really mean. I don't think he would like smash and then leave right after, so pass. Ekans. Moves silently and steadily, eats the eggs of birds such as Pidgey and Spearow whole. Now, if I had certain parts, I think I'd like it, but I don't, so pass. Arbok. It is rumored that the ferocious warning markings on its belly differ from area to area. How is that supposed to be like a turn on? Pass? It wouldn't work for my anatomy. Pikachu! Everybody's favorite! When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. I did say I would not smash the baby Pokemon, but how iconic would it be to smash Detective Pikachu? Specifically the Ryan Reynolds Detective Pikachu. And there's my answer. Raichu. Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high voltage power. Now Pikachu's cuter pass. Sandshrew. Burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water. It only emerges to hunt for food. What about smashing though? Pass. Sandslash. Curls up into a spiny ball when threatened. It can roll while curled up to attack or escape. When it's curled up in a ball, that could be like a really good massage tool. Nidoran female. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. We don't bang the babies. Nidorina. This female's horn develops slowly, prefers physical attacks such as clawing and biting. Not gonna lie, marking is pretty cool, pass. Nidoqueen. Its hard scales provide strong protection. It uses its hefty bulk to execute powerful moves. Okay, when I would watch the anime when I was younger, I assumed like all Pokemon were smooth, like plasticky. But after seeing like the live action Detective Pikachu to where like Pokemon are furry or scaly, I don't like it. I like when the Pokemon are smooth. You know, I like when people are shaven. Pass, I don't like scales. Nidoran male. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. We don't smash the babies. Nidorino. An aggressive Pokemon that is quick to attack. The horn on its head secretes a powerful venom. Okay, I didn't know that Nidorinos and Nidorinas were venomous. I thought they were just fully like brute Pokemon. I'm still pass. Nidoking. It uses its powerful tail in battle to smash, constrict, and then break the prey's bones. Hey, it says smash in the description. Ooh, that's cute, the background. Okay, Clefairy. Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. This is like one I would hug but not smash. Clefable. A timid fairy Pokemon that is rarely seen. It will run and hide the moment it senses people. Oh, we love when they're shy. Smash. Vulpix. At the time of birth, it is just one tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older. I bet if Vulpix was like scale and not form, more people would like them. We don't smash the babies. Ninetales. Very smart and very vengeful. Grabbing one of its many tails can result in a 1,000-year curse. I would take a 2,000-year curse to smash a Ninetales. Jigglypuff! When its huge eyes light up, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. A Wigglytuff. The body is soft and rubbery. When angered, it will suck in air and inflate itself to an enormous size. That's kind of cool, changing size. Zubat. Forms colonies in perpetually dark places. Uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. It has no eyes, and I really like eyes, so pass. Golbat. Once it strikes, it will not stop draining energy from the victim, even if it gets too heavy to fly. When I was younger, I was Team Edward. Oddish. During the day, it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around sowing its seeds. That was weird. Gloom. The fluid that oozes from its mouth isn't drool, it is a nectar that is used to attract prey. You know, if Gloom eats pineapple, then smash. A Vileplume. It has the world's largest petals. With every step, the petals shake out heavy clouds of toxic pollen. Objectively, I don't see how I could use Vileplume, so pass. Petis. Burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. Pass. Parasect. A host-parasect pair in which the parasite mushroom has taken over the host bug. Prefers damp places. Similar issue, I don't see how I could use Parasect. Venonat. Lives in the shadows of tall trees where it eats insects. It is attracted by light at night. Pass. Venomoth. The dust-like scales covering its wings are color-coded to indicate the kind of poison it has. You know what? I could use the horn. Smash. Diglet! Lives about 1 yard underground when it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. We just need to figure out what, like, the bottom half of Diglet looks like. Like, is it just, like, a turd? Or does it have, like, other parts? Either way, I think Diglet is too big. You know, I'm not a size queen. Pass. Dugtrio! A team of Diglet triplets. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. Is that why we keep getting little shakes sometimes? Pass. We hate them. Meowth. Okay. Before we get into the cat Pokemon, I love cats, but I'm not like Shane Dawson. I don't love them that much. Some of the little costumes I see are very cute. Meowth. It washes its face regularly to keep the coin on its forehead spotless. It doesn't get along with Galarian Meowth. Ooh, he's specious. All I can think of is the anime Meowth, and I don't like him. Persian. Although its fur has many admirers, it's tough to raise as a pet because of the fickle meanness. I like a brat. Smash. Psyduck. While lulling its enemies into its vacant look, this woolly Pokemon will use psychokinetic powers. What can he do with his powers? Okay, Golduck. Often seen swimming elegantly by lake shores, it is often mistaken for the Japanese monster Kappa. Kappa? Smash. Same thing as Psyduck. Why is Psyduck a smash? It said he could move things around. He could make me a contortionist, and that could be kind of fun. 13 plus chat. 13 plus chat. Can I just say, my normal humor is very vulgar, so today's term is very fun for me. Mankey. Extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment then thrashing away the next instant. I don't like when people code switch. Pass. Primeape. Always furious and tenacious to boot. It will not abandon chasing the quarry until it's caught. I would only smash Primeape if it's the one from the anime who has the belt, so therefore he's a millionaire. Smash. Okay, before we get into the dog Pokemon, I like cats more than dogs. But similar thing to the bird ones, if they look cuddly, then I'd be down. Don't look more into it past that, okay? Growlithe. Very protective of its territory. It'll bark and bite to repel intruders from its space. We don't smash the babies. Arcanine. A Pokemon that has been admired since the past for its beauty. It runs agilely as if it has wings. Now, Arcanine is like dead a furry's dream. Like, you go to a furry con and you see everybody dressing like Arcanines. And I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about, like, how soft Arcanine is. Oh wait, I'm looking at my smash to pass ratio and it's like 2/3 pass, 1/3 smash. Oh no. Guys. I know, I thought it would be like max, like 20. And I'm only 60 in. Is this the day I get canceled? Poliwag. Its newly grown legs prevent it from running. It appears to prefer swimming than trying to stand. I just picture Poliwag tumbling whenever it steps on land. Pass. Poliwhirl. Capable of living in or out of water. When out of water, it sweats to keep its body slimy. Too much sweat is not fun, I can tell you. Pass. Poliwrath. An adept swimmer at both the front crawl and breaststroke. Easily overtakes the best human swimmers. If I smash Poliwrath, then anytime I'm gonna drown, he'll save me. And I need a hero right now. Abra. Using its ability to read minds, it'll identify impending danger and teleport to safety. It would leave me if there were an emergency. I don't like that. Pass. Kadabra. It emits special alpha waves from its body that induce headaches just by being close by. I already have headaches. I don't want more. Why you guys smashing? You guys want migraines? Even if you don't smash, just hanging out with them gives you a migraine. Alakazam! Its brain can outperform a supercomputer. Its intelligence quotient is said to be 5,000. I want to be smarter than my partner, let's say. And I don't mean to be mean. It's just, I don't like feeling dumb. I imagine hanging out with Alakazam, and I say something, and then he's like, actually. Pass. Machop. Loves to build its muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become even stronger. He's too small. Machoke. Its muscular body is so powerful it must wear a power save belt to be able to regenerate its motions. Call me controversial, but I don't like when guys are too ripped. I also feel like they wouldn't be, like, comfortable. Like, I feel like they'd be too hard. Like, not squishy. I understand why people like that physique, but for me, I don't care. I like a little bit of tummy. I'm not the type of girl to be like, my guy has to have a 6-pack, nay, a 10-pack. I'm not like that. Pass. Machamp. Using its heavy muscles, it throws powerful punches that can send the victim clear over the horizons. If you look at the animation, like, just its chest is moving. The main thing I'm intrigued by is, like, how many hands he has. It'd be like the manga I read. Smash. Bellsprout! A carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It uses its root feet to soak up needed moisture. I don't want to dry up. Pass. A Weepinbell. It spits out poison powder to immobilize the enemy and then finishes it with a spray of acid. That doesn't sound like fun. Victory Bell. Said to live in huge colonies deep in jungles, although no one has ever returned from there. Why bring up that fact? That's weird. You know, I bet all the people who like Vor did smash. Pass. Tentacool. Drifts in shallow seas. Anglers who hook them up by accident are often punished by its stinging acid. I'm good. Tentacruel. The tentacles are normally kept short. On hunts, they are extended to ensnare and immobilize prey. Oh, that's why everybody liked Bulbasaur. Cause they like hentai. Pass. Which I don't. Geodude! Found in fields and mountains. Mistaking them for boulders, people often step or trip on them. He seems like a much less comfortable massage ball. Pass. Graveler. Rolls down slopes to move. It rolls over any obstacle without slowing or changing its direction. Just look at the action that the hands are doing. This is a bit creepy. Pass. Golem. Its boulder-like body is extremely hard. It can easily withstand dynamite blasts without damage. Now this looks like a more comfortable massage ball. Ponyta. Ponyta. Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds. It can trample anything completely fat in little time. Or flat in little time. I don't like when people step on me. Pass. Rapidash. Very competitive. This Pokemon will chase anything that moves fast in hopes of racing it. I've never been a horse girly, and I don't want to be a horse girly. Pass. Slowpoke. Incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. Slowpoke may like some things concerning pain, but I don't like giving pain, so pass. Slowbro. The shelter that is located onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on the host's leftover scraps. Like it's right by its tail. I don't like scat. Magnemite. Uses anti-gravity to stay suspended, appears without warning, and uses Thunder Wave and similar moves. I don't see how I could use it. Pass. Magneton. Formed by several Magnemites linked together. They frequently appear when sunspots flare up. Similar issue, I don't see how I could use it. Pass. Far-fetched. The sprig of green onions it holds is its weapon. It is used much like a metal sword. Use your brains. Doodoo. The bird that makes up for its poor flying with its fast foot speed leaves giant footprints. It has no appendages. I don't like that. Pass. Dodrio uses its 3 brains to execute complex plans. While 2 heads sleep, 1 head stays awake. I don't like the idea of like 3 of them chirping at me. Pass. Seal. The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. It would bash through me. Pass. That's too scary. Dugong. Stores thermal energy in its body. Spins at a steady 8 knots even in immensely cold water. Dugong looks fun to hug. Grimer. Appears in filthy areas. Thrives by sucking up polluted sludge that is pumped out of factories. I don't like goop. Muck. Thickly covered in a filthy, vile sludge. It is so toxic even its footprints contain poison. Pass. You know why? I got a yeast infection one time because the other person didn't clean up between rounds. And the next morning I had a yeast infection. I've been very aggro about cleaning up, which is very important because you also don't want to like get germs in places that it shouldn't be. So, pass. Type 1 if you learned something today. I can't. Dude, how am I gonna get a job after this? Shelter. Its hard shell repels any kind of attack. It is vulnerable only when its shell is open. You know, it has this tongue right there. Cloyster. When attacked, it launches its horn in quick volleys. Its innards have never been seen. What? I see it right here. Some parts it looks like you can use, but it looks too hard. Pass. Ghastly. Almost invisible, this gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and pulls it to sleep without notice. How are you supposed to touch it? Also, ghosts aren't real. Haunter. Because of its ability to slip through block walls, it is said to be from another dimension. Now that's cool. But still, how am I gonna touch it? It's a ghost. Gengar. Under a full moon, this Pokemon likes to mimic the shadows of people and laugh at their fright. I don't like being degraded. Pass. Onyx. As it grows, the storm portions of its body harden to become similar to a diamond, but colored black. Onyx is way too big. I see how it could work, but you'd have to be a literal giant to be able to use Onyx appropriately, so pass. Drowsy. Puts enemies to sleep, then eats their dreams. Occasionally gets sick from eating bad dreams. If Drowsy could eat all my bad dreams, that'd be a blessing. Smash. Just so I can like keep him in the room. Hypno. When it locks eyes with an enemy, it will use a mix of PSI moves such as Hypnosis and Confusion. Like being manipulated. Harabi. Its pincers are not only powerful weapons, they are used for balance when walking sideways. I don't like clamps. Pass. Kingler. The large pincer has a 10,000 HP of crushing power. However, its huge size makes it unwieldy to use. Then why have it then? I don't see how I can use Kingler. Pass. Voltorb, usually found in power plants, easily mistaken for a Pokeball. They have zapped many people. Okay, if you see a Voltorb that's like this big, you have to be stupid to think it's a Pokeball. Like, genuinely. I don't see how I could use Voltorb. It's too big. Electrode. It stores electric energy under very high pressure. It often explodes with little or no provocation. Same issue, it's too big. Pass. Execute. Often mistaken for eggs, when distributed they quickly gather and attack in swarms. I would break them and crush them, and not in the fun way. Executor. Legend has it that on rare occasions one of its heads will drop off and continue on as an execute. This is one of the times where multiple heads could be, like, usable. Cubone. Because it never removes its skull helmet, no one has ever seen this Pokemon's real face. Mysterious, but we don't smash the babies. Marowak. The bone it holds is its key weapon. It throws the bone skillfully like a boomerang to KO targets. We smash the adults. Hitmonlee. When it's in a hurry, its legs lengthen progressively. It runs smoothly with extra long, lopping strides. He looks strong. Hitmonchan. While apparently doing nothing, it fires punches in lightning-fast volleys that are impossible to see. I think Hitmonchan is the most human-like, so I think it's an obligatory smash. Why so many people passing? Jeez. They're in denial. Lickitung. Its tongue can be extended like a chameleon's. It leaves a tingling sensation when it licks enemies. You know, the tongue seems fun, but I don't like the goops you can get that give you sensations. I don't like them. Coughing. Because it stores several kinds of toxic gases in its body, it is prone to exploding without warning. I don't like that. You know, I wouldn't be able to travel with him. Wheezing. When two kinds of poison gases meet, two coughings confuse into wheezing over many years. I don't like when people smoke. Like, I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite. Pass. He's probably stinky anyway. Ooh, Rhyhorn. A Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep. His stamina is probably crazy. Oh, Rhydon. Protected by armor like a hide, it is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees. You know, I would do it just to say I smashed a Rhydon. Chansey. A rare and elusive Pokemon that is said to bring happiness to those who manage to get it. I want happiness. Tangela. The whole body is swathed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed. Its vine shakes as it walks. I don't like goop. I don't like seaweed. Kangaskhan. The infant rarely ventures out of its mother's protective pouch until it is 3 years old. I don't want a mother figure, okay? I want a strong, independent girly. Pass. Horsey. Known to shoot down flying bugs with the precision, blasts of ink from the surface of the water. We don't bang the babies. Seadra. Capable of swimming backwards by rapidly flapping its wing-like pectoral fins and snout tail. We know the snout can, like, blow out, but what if it could blow in? Goldeen. Its tail fin billows like an elegant ballroom dress, giving it the nickname of the Water Queen. She looks like a girl I can bring home. Smash. Sea King. In the autumn spawning season, they can be seen swimming powerfully up rivers and creeks. I don't like fish. If there were a mermaid, I would choose top half human, bottom half fish, but this is all fish. Staryu. If its body is torn, it can grow back if the red core remains. The core flashes at midnight. He looks too hard. Pass. Starmie. Its central core glows with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Some people value the core as a gem. Gauge, obviously smash. Mr. Mime. If it's interrupted while it's miming, it'll slap around the offender with its broad hands. You know, these descriptions are really selling it. Maybe I'll try interrupting him a few times. Smash. Scyther. With ninja-like agility and speed, it can create the illusion that there is more than one. You know, I said I'd only have a gangbang during my wedding night. Smash. Jynx! It seductively wiggles its hips as it walks. It can cause people to dance in unison with it. I think this is an obligatory smash, okay? You got to. Electabuzz. Normally found near power plants, they can wander away and cause major blackouts in cities. I think if I'm thinking this much, it has to be a yes. I'm like indifferent, but it has to be a yes. Magmar. Its body always burns with an orange glow that enables it to hide perfectly among flames. Oh, you know why I'm thinking about it? Because there was that one Pokemon episode where like a Magmar and Electabuzz fought, and I really liked that episode, so... smash. Pincer! If it fails to crush the victims in its pincer, it'll swing it around and toss it hard. Manhandling sounds fun. Smash. Tauros. When it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tails. They're intentionally using keywords. They know what they're doing. They literally know what they're doing with the descriptions. A Magikarp. In its distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. I can see if I had certain parts that Magikarp could be useful, but I can't use them. Pass. Gyarados. Once it begins to rampage, a Gyarados will burn everything down, even in a harsh storm. I think he's too big. Like Onyx, too big. Lapras. Lapras is my favorite. A Pokemon that has been overhunted almost to extinction. It can ferry people across the water. You know, we can bring the population back. Smash. Ditto. Capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transform itself into a duplicate of the enemy. I think this is an obvious yes, because if Ditto can be anything, or anyone, all I have to do is pull, like, a mask on. Because there was that one Ditto in the TV show that couldn't, like, change its face. I would just have to make him wear a mask. Eevee. Its genetic code is irregular. It may mutate if it's exposed to radiation from element stones. I think Eevee's really cute. Like, Eevee is another one of my favorites, but I don't think I could ever, like, smash. I would be too sad because it's too small. The coveted Vaporeon. Lives close to water. Its long tail is rigid with a fin, which is often mistaken for a mermaid's. You know what everybody says about Vaporeon. You guys know. Misclick. Jolteon. It accumulates negative ions in the atmosphere to blast out 10,000 volt lightning bolts. He looks too prickly. Pass. Flareon. When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperature can soar up to 1600 degrees. He looks fuzzy. Smash. Porygon. A Pokemon that consists entirely of programming code, capable of moving freely in cyberspace. Nerd. Pass. I don't like nerds. Omanite. Although long extinct in rare cases, it can be genetically resurrected from fossils. I don't see how I could use it. Pass. Automatic smash. Yes, sir. Omastar. A prehistoric Pokemon that has died out when its heavy shell made it impossible to catch prey. You know, if its genome is meant to die, I'm not gonna procreate. Pass. Kabuto. A Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil found on what was once the ocean floor eons ago. I can't see its face. Pass. Kabutops. Its sleek shape is perfect for swimming. What? It slashes prey with its claws and drains the body fluids. I don't like dying, RP. Pass. Aerodactyl. A Pokemon that has roamed the skies in the dinosaur era. Its teeth are like saw blades. Hickeys would hurt. Pass. And Snorlax. Very lazy. Just eats and sleeps. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. Now, he is like the one Pokemon that could squish meat, and I don't like that, so pass. Articuno. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in icy mountains. You gotta smash the legendaries, you have to. You have to. Zapdos. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear from clouds when dropping enormous lightning bolts. Same thing, you gotta smash the legendaries. You have to. Moltres. Known as the legendary bird of fire, every flap of its wings create a dazzling flash of flames. You have to! Even if he burns you, you have to. Dratini. Long considered a mythical Pokemon until recently, when a small colony was found living underwater. We don't bang the babies, pass. Dragonair! A mystical Pokemon that exudes a gentle aura. Has the ability to change climate conditions. Oh, it can make our house so much cooler. Also, it's pretty. Smash. Dragonite. An extremely rare seen marine Pokemon. Its intelligence is said to match that of humans. You have to smash for the clout? Exactly! See, you get it! Dragonite seems very cuddly. And if we're on the same, like, intelligence level, I think that's good. Mewtwo. It was created by scientists after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. I never liked Mewtwo. I never liked him. Final Pokemon, everybody! Final Pokemon! Mew. So rare that it's still said to be a mirage by many experts. Only a few Pokemon have seen it worldwide. You know, Mew is somebody that I would smash and then, like, take home. So, yeah. Okay, Gen 2. I think we're gonna pause here. Because this is gonna take all day. This is a lot more than I thought it'd be. I thought I would only have, like, 20. But reading the descriptions for all the Pokemon, like, the word they used and the specific attributes they listed were very enticing, let's say. Okay, so let's figure out the percentage of Pokemon that I actually, like, smashed. Peacein _ 17 smashed 57 out of 151. That's 37.7%. Oh no. Dude, am I a degen? I'm not. I'm not. Oh my god. I'm not doing this again. Screw it. I'm never doing this shit again. Oh no. Yeah, that was fun.